Welcome to SDH's coverage of everything going on in USL Championship. We'll go over Team of the Week. We'll go over standings. We'll go over where everybody stands and get you ready for the next 7 days and another big weekend with the regular season winding down in USL Championship. So we got to go backward before we go forward. Wednesday, Memphis and Tampa Bay shootout. Won at the death. 3-2, Memphis 901, full points against the visiting Tampa Bay Rowdies. Big win for Stephen Glass and Memphis 901, which leads us to a big Saturday. Hartford and RGV was postponed because of multiple illnesses on the Hartford roster. No scheduled makeup date yet announced. At Highmark, Pittsburgh beat Loudoun by the final of 3-1. Patriots Point, Charleston beat San Diego Loyal 2-0. Detroit City at Keyworth over the Miami FC 2-1, which leads us to our first match of the week. In the Eastern Conference at Al Lang, Tampa Bay, Lou City, heavyweights. Here's your highlights, courtesy of our friends at the USL Championship, ESPN Plus, and YouTube.
Has to be. In Al Lang Stadium, it's a tough place to play. Defensively, you have to be sound. And yes, the contribution will be hugely appreciated.
Game on in St. Pete. Tampa Bay.
Real problem. 4 goals under his belt, the big centre-back, number 4 for Louisville.
Whipped in, headed back, right to Sparrow. Work to do to clean it off.
Brilliant delivery by Miguel Jr., who had 2 assists last week. Right there, everybody sort of ball watches. Can't wait to look up and look for an outlet. You have to know where the window is.
Picked up by Jennings at the halfway line, gets hooked and will draw the foul. Our referee is Elijah Arreguin, and he shows yellow for the first time here in minute 5. Trying to poke that one through. Serrano has a shot at goal and missed the target wide right.
And beautiful ball right into the path. And a good hit just on the wrong side.
On the move now. Moving it to Jennings, who's had the magic foot. Not that time. Boy, doesn't need a lot of room to get a shot off. We were talking about it off air.
This ground, he tried to replicate that. This time going for the ground rather than the air. Great shot.
Oh, good save.
The ball will follow your head. If you raise it too soon, you end up in the stands.
Another booking coming. Yep, come here.
That tests your mantle, if you understand.
I'd say the same thing for the Miami FC as well. How about that ball? Into the open net. 5 straight games with a goal for one Cal Jennings, and the Rowdies in front 1-0.
Like drinking a cup of tea. Over the top this time, Aaron Guillen beautifully beats the press. 1 touch. Keeper in no man's land, and Cal Jennings, the most informed forward in the league. 1 touch, and the next touch, good night.
Race down that line. Sparrow's got it. Will have to play with his feet. Kleeman. And now Doherty. Adams at halfway for Louisville.
Well, I have
Third yellow here for a Lou City player.
I have to say the referee has been consistent.
Sharpie to throw. That one comes bounding through, smothered and covered by Connor Sparrow. 2 assists in the last match a week ago. And Lasso with authority. Makes that the last ball. Idea is to come out with 3, no matter how you get there. On the move now, Wilson Harris. Trying to beat Gientes inside, who slipped on the turf monster. That one finds the net, and we are level at 1.
What a goal.
Again, he cut in. Guillen fell down, and then he just picked his spots. The captain goes off. Here's Cal. Jennings, full head of steam. Harris, big swing, and he's saved by Zemla.
and he lays it off. Look at the pace of the pass right into Dion Harris's path. A little dink over the shoulder would have done it, but good in his toolkit, that distribution.
That one in on frame. Perez couldn't put much on it with the left foot.
Another shot by Perez. Harris a couple of minutes ago. This touch took him away from the goal, Jeff. It took the angle away from him.
Hold up from Jennings. Has an option to the right. This time we'll just let it go. Diving Perry to his right. Semla pushes it wide.
Well, he's going to say this. You just can't teach that. Taking on to...
Service, back stick.
Oh!
Nearly trouble there of the self-inflicted variety. Perez running at defenders. Now lays it to the left. Put in front! Tampa Bay Rowdies goal! It is a brace for Cal Jennings. What a build-up! And the green and gold have taken the lead.
Actually, yep, Josh Perez drew the defenders in, and the one-time pass. And look at the flick to the last post by Jennings, opening his shoulders up, Jeff. Look at the technique. No chance for Summer, and it is 2-1.
What a run here for Cal Jennings. He's scored in 5 straight matches and has 2 tonight. Now watch out the other way. Harris was trying to get his second, put it right at Connor Sparrow.
This ball played cheaply in behind. Nobody near Harris. Lasso. And... Great ball.
Will it sit? It will. Laid back. Powell's scored last week. That one rolled in weakly for Mares. Just a few mental lapses. Turned 3 points to 1 point to 0 points midweek. On the road at Memphis. They had the lead in the 88th. And now Winder will go into the book after fouling Perez.
It's on this team.
Subs getting ready over for the Rowdies. Just wanted to stretch the field. That's one way to stop Cal Jennings. Kyle Adams will go into the book. That's the 5th yellow card on Louisville City. Falls to the Rowdies. Martinez with a howitzer over the top. It is. All 3 points go to the Tampa Bay Rowdies. They defeat their rivals from Louisville City. 2-1 the final.
Big win for Tampa after losing in the midweek to Memphis 901. Memphis 901, on the other hand, lost their second home match to Monterey Bay by the final of 1-0 at AutoZone Park. At One Oak, goalless draw, FC Tulsa and Phoenix Rising. Widener Field. Downtown Colorado Springs. San Antonio and Colorado Springs switchbacks. They tied at 1. Orange County and El Paso were goalless in Irvine at Championship Soccer Stadium, which leads us to our Western Conference match of the week. Vegas hosting Oakland Roots. And you're going, Vegas? Yes, Vegas. Here's why. Here's your highlights, courtesy of our friends at the USL Championship, ESPN Plus, and YouTube.
Hot night, and just like that, ladies and gentlemen, we're underway. From Las Vegas, the Roots taking on the Lights. You never know. Here's an opportunity for the Roots. Cross. Oh, was there a push there? And immediately, there's a whistle.
Is it a penalty? Or
and I think she's pointing in that direction. There's the whistle. Johnny Rodriguez steps up, shoots, and a goal! And just like that, the Roots early on open up a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, it was a comfortable penalty, wasn't it? You felt quite confident. It's a very... And he just laid up and just low and hard into the left-hand side of the net. Nothing Diaz could do, and a good overall penalty for the Oakland Roots. And they started the game well. They've kept possession well. They've not created any chances. A penalty.
That ball a little bit behind Cedeno. He couldn't control it. The Lights with the throw-in on the near side. Ball played back into the center. A little bit of space. No foul called. Yes, I thought they might go for possession there. Oh, and the first yellow of the match. Referee saying, nope, that's enough. Here comes the corner kick. Keeper barely nudging that, but just enough, and we'll have another corner kick now on the right side of the field.
Defense into attack so fast with his long balls, and it was a great ball towards Bagley.
It's the execution, but also the vision and thinking in that way. Ball played out to the right side. Lights with an opportunity here before the end of the first half. Nice shot, solid shot, but
leading the goal scoring. When you lose these players, you've got to learn again. You've got to figure out who's in the new position. And like Bagley there, who just won the free kick, has come up front. He's doing a great job.
I love his energy.
But he plays different than the other strikers, and the teammates need to get to know that.
Yeah, there's too much talking, too much complaining about that call. Second yellow card then of the match. Now the service into the box cleared out by the Roots, and you hear the halftime whistle here at Cashman Field in Las Vegas, Nevada. The score 1-0, penalty kick in the 12th minute. The only goal we've seen so far in this first half. You know, he has the potential to break out on that right side, left side, I should say, for the Lights. He's got the speed, the ability. Wow, why? By the way, here's a yellow, and careful with the continuing conversation. You and I and us can see this together. He's holding the jersey. I think maybe that was enough, Andrew.
Oh, no, exactly.
And I'll bring that up shortly here. The Roots still with a little bit of pressure, trying to finish up this potential shot. Whew, we're just wide of the goal. Any little nudge to redirect that. To me, marking is being close, breathing down the neck of an opponent, not 5 yards away. And you want that from your players. First of all, this Lights, best opportunity of the night, shot, and a goal! Just like that, finding a moment to shine. And the Lights, Jimenez says present, tying up the match here in the 56th minute.
Yeah, really good play from the Lights. It's Danny Rios with the assist into Gonzalez's feet, inside, on his right foot this time, and he's smashed that from the edge of the box, hasn't he? And nothing Blanchett could do, in off the post, and what a strike. Amazing strike. That's exactly what this game needed, wanted, and now here's another opportunity for the Lights. Same side, on the right side, plenty of time, plenty of space. Can he find a service? Yes. Can he connect? The header and goal! The second one in consecutive minutes for the Lights. The Lights are on, and they're on top of the scoreboard. Oh, Gonzalez, he's lifted his head. He's seen it. He's played it to the back post. Brilliant dink ball. Rios coming at the back post, played it in, and Tyler Bagby has used his chest.
Nation by the Roots. They're trying to settle things down and be a little bit more creative. Numbers now for the Roots. Shot! Just wide of the mark. The Roots.
It's turned into a drop ball, and Stauffer.
Oh, watch this!
I think Stauffer was so frustrated by that referee's decision, he didn't want.
Great ball, individual skill. Not quite getting the ball. That'll be. Ooh, I thought that would have been a corner, but no. Goal kick.
Yeah, good from Ian Beeler again. This time, though, it would have been nice for him to. There's another yellow card given from the referee. But for me, there.
As we continue to grow, we will continue to adapt and change to ensure we're meeting the needs of our students, faculty, staff, and community. Thank you to Nevada State University. Look, I like the emotion of players, Andrew, but you know this. There's a time and a place often, and I'm going to say this, and I hope the right way.
I don't mind it. You're in these minutes, just, if anything, you want him to hit it harder so it goes away from the goalkeeper and the ball doesn't come back in play.
Number one, but the young man has the confidence. Here's a service, deflected shot. Whoo, sailing over the top of the goal. You're putting him in the back of the net. Here's an opportunity, 3v3, shot from distance, goal! What a golazo in the 89th minute, and the Lights are bright in Vegas. Wow!
Back to back, we saw him do this a minute ago on his right foot, his stronger foot, and he didn't hit it well. He's put it on his left foot. Blanchett, the goalkeeper for the Roots, says it all. He didn't even move. On his left foot, what a strike from Tyler Bagley. And do you know what? He's already scored tonight. This composed celebration.
Extracurricular activity. We saw the center going for her cards, and I don't know if we are going to have a color beyond the yellow here. Better look here, Andrew.
Oh, that is
wow!
That is shocking, by the way.
No.
That is absolutely.
The concentration, even being down, 3 unanswered goals now in the second half for the Lights.
Yeah, it's just the atmosphere that
from distance. Excuse me. Wow, that was dangerous. You saw it, you felt it, and that man there, DSS. Wow, any instant. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, the center whistles. And Andrew, the Lights, pick up 3 points, and they rejoice.
3 goals in quick succession in the 50s, and one of them seemingly caught up in the supporters section smoke release after the first goal on the board. 3-1 final, Vegas Lights getting a win over Oakland, putting a bit of a damper on the rush right now in the Western Conference, which sets up Sunday's activity. Birmingham over to Mexico United by the final of 1-0. That one was at Protective. So that sets up your standings and lays things out as to where folks are. Pittsburgh, Tampa, Charleston, they've all clinched playoff berths. Pittsburgh at 54 points, Tampa Bay at 53, Charleston at 52. Tampa still has a match in hand. They've only played 28 matches coming into this week. Pittsburgh and Charleston have 29. Now group number 2. Lou City, Memphis, Indy 11, Birmingham Legion. 43 points, 42 points, 41 points, 39. All have played 28 matches. That gets us to Detroit City right now at 34. They're north of the playoff bar. FC Tulsa snapped a 3-game losing streak with 4 points in their last 2 matches. 29 matches played, however. They've got 33 points. The Miami FC has some work to do. They're at 29 points, 3 losses in a row, 4 out of 5. Loud United is at 24 points. They are in 11th. They've lost 4 of 5 as well. Hartford Athletic has lost 5 in a row, 16 points with a record of 4, 19, and 4. Western Conference, it is those groups again. We seemingly have a couple. Sacramento, San Antonio, Orange County, 51 points, 50, and 47. San Antonio's played 29 matches this year. San Diego Loyal's at 43. Phoenix Rising's at 42, unbeaten in their last 4. Roots have lost 3 in a row. They've got 40 points. Switchbacks, Monterey Bay, both at 37 points. Colorado Springs has 1 more win, and they also hold any kind of a tiebreaker with Monterey Bay right now in goal difference. Although Monterey Bay has won 3 in a row, unbeaten in their last 4. That's your playoff bar. But we mentioned the groups. El Paso Locomotive, 36 points. They've lost 3 of 5, but they're only a point out of the playoffs with a match in hand. New Mexico United, 33 points. They've lost 2 in a row, 1 point in their last 3 matches. RGV has lost 2 in a row, 2 out of 3, and they only have 1 point in their last 3 matches as well. Vegas Lights has been eliminated from playoff and postseason competition. They are 3-16-9 at 18 points on the season. So that sets us up for Championship Team of the Week. For Week 27, Cal Jennings, your USL Championship Player of the Week, presented by our friends at Konami eFootball. And 3 goals, 2 matches, brace in the win against Lou City at Al Lang. So Cal Jennings gets your Player of the Week. The rest of the roster in that, Carlos Herrera from Monterey Bay, Devin Amumensa from Detroit City at the back, along with Derek Dotson from Charleston Battery, James Musa from Switchbacks. Midfield, Brett Levis from Detroit City, Conardo Forbes from Riverhounds, Jorge Hernandez, San Antonio, Tristan Traeger from the Charleston Battery. Forwards up top, Albert Dequa from Pittsburgh, Cal Jennings, understandably so. 5 shots on target, 8 shots overall, 2 chances created, 3 goals in 2 games. And Tyler Bagley for Vegas Lights, scoring twice in that 3-1 win from the highlights you heard earlier on. 4 shots, won both of his tackles, 5 of 7 duels at Cashman Field. Bench, Matt Van Oekel from Birmingham along with Matthew Corcoran. Robbie Crawford from Charleston is there along with Danny Rios from Vegas, Mohamed Traore from Phoenix Rising, Jeremy Kelly from Memphis, and Azriel Gonzalez also from Las Vegas. Also on Goal of the Week ideas for Week 27, it is Khalil Ed Medkar from Loudoun going up against Pittsburgh, Wilson Harris for Lou City against Tampa, Santiago Patino against Colorado Springs for San Antonio, and Tyler Bagley once again with the 3rd goal against Roots, and that is why Tyler Bagley is a part of Fans' Choice Goal of the Week for Week 27. All Medkar, Harris, Patino, and Tyler Bagley. Those four. Once again, you can go through all of the USL ways of being social, including the USL app. You can cast your vote, uslchampionship.com, and you can lay out your ideas right there once again for championship goal of the week. You have until Thursday at 12 noon, and for save of the week, you have until Friday at noon. Power rankings, week 27. We'll go through the top 10 and then give you the Eastern Conference sides. And it is as follows. Orange County at number 1. They stayed number 1. Tampa stayed at number 2. Charleston up 2-3. Pittsburgh stayed at 4. Indy 11 up 1-5. San Diego down 3-6. Phoenix, Sacramento, Monterey Bay, San Antonio, your top 10. Memphis up 1-11. Lou City down 4-12. Detroit City up 2-13. Legion up 1-15. Tulsa up 1-16. The Miami FC down to 20. Vegas Lights up 3-21. They're out of the cellar in the power rankings. Loudoun at 23 and Hartford at 24. Lightning also arrived, didn't leave on Saturday. And it's going to 7 games to play in the final 5 weeks of the season for Hartford Athletic. So we'll keep an eye on Hartford Athletic as well when it comes to everything going on with a team that is at the bottom, but they're trying to be a spoiler for as much as humanly possible when it comes to the Eastern Conference. Also, you look at the other news and notes and activities and everything that's going on. Nathan Worth, keep an eye on Nathan Worth, the 16-year-old academy product, turned pro in Oklahoma out of Red Bulls Academy. And here's another piece of news involving Orange County. We've known and we've mentioned how the folks at OCSC are not afraid to make a transaction. Milan Iloski, before a January move to FC Nordsjælland in Denmark. He's going to complete the season with Orange County. Then he's going to go in the January 2024 transfer window, signed a contract extension. He's going to play the remainder of the season as they're chasing after another title. 6th player to transfer from that 2021 USL Championship title-winning side. Second notable transfer, remember Osundina going to Feyenoord, but Milan Iloski going to Nordsjælland after the season is over. January window, Milan Iloski, fan favorite, is going to be heading to Nordsjælland for the next place in his career. Another piece of business done by Orange County when it comes to their roster and growing talent and sending it on to other places. Mentioned the standings, mentioned the schedule, and now it is time to get you ready for the weekend when it comes to the schedule in the next 7 days, frankly, when it comes to all of the activity that's going to be out there. Remember, 5 matches to go, regular season. A lot of work that's going to have to be done by Hartford. On Wednesday, El Paso is at Cashman, 10:30 Eastern, to take on Vegas Lights. Friday night football in 2 places. At the Lab at 9 o'clock as Indy 11 heads to see New Mexico United. And Championship Soccer Stadium, Orange County hosting Switchbacks. That one, once again, 10 o'clock, which once again lends itself to the very, very full 9-match Saturday in USL Championship. 7 o'clock at Segra, Loudoun United hosting the Battery. 7 o'clock, Ricardo Silva, the Miami FC, hosting Riverhounds. 7:30 at Lynn Family. Lou City is hosting San Diego Loyal. 8 o'clock at AutoZone. Hartford Athletic goes to play Memphis 901. 8:30 out west. This one's going to be a big one. Tampa Bay at San Antonio FC. 10 o'clock at Cardinal. Monterey Bay hosting Vegas Lights. 10 o'clock at Pioneer. CSU East Bay. It is Oakland Roots hosting FC Tulsa. 10 o'clock at Heart Health. Sacramento Republic hosting El Paso Locomotive. And 10:30 Eastern at the corner of 38th and Washington. Phoenix Rising hosting Detroit City. The one match on Sunday. 8 o'clock HEB Park in Edinburgh, Texas. Legion going to play RGV. So that is what you're looking at with those matchups coming across the board here in the next little bit. Your juice boxes attached to them, starting with the match in Vegas on Wednesday night. El Paso, a plus 137 road favorite, going in against a plus 162. Friday night football, New Mexico at a plus 116, hosting Indy 11 north of plus 200. 10 o'clock, Orange County is a minus 122. Colorado Springs on the road, a plus 280. Then your action on your Saturday and your Sunday. Charleston, even money favorite at Segra, taking on Loud United at a plus 242. Riverhounds, a plus 135 on the road, taking on the Miami FC. Lou City, a plus 108, hosting San Diego Loyal, north of plus 215. Memphis, minus 196 as Hartford comes to town at a plus 450. San Antonio, minus 116 as Tampa comes to town at a plus 277. Monterey Bay, a minus 145, hosting Vegas Lights. Roots, a minus 125, hosting FC Tulsa. Sacramento Republic, a minus 185, hosting El Paso Locomotive. Phoenix Rising is a minus 128, going up against Detroit City in Phoenix. And your Sunday match, Birmingham is a road dog. RGV is a plus 104. Birmingham is a plus 210, and your draw is a plus 254. For all the information that you need, when it comes to USL Championship, don't forget, go to uslchampionship.com. They'll set you right and send you the directions that you need to go when it comes to all the information in USL Championship. Once again, thanks to our friends at the USL Championship, ESPN Plus, and YouTube for our highlights every single week. And if you are in market in any of those games that are coming up, some heavyweight battles coming up with only a handful of matches to go, then go and visit, be a part of the local economy, give back, and you can watch some quality soccer in the second division in the United States. If you're in market, out of stadium, follow along on local providers. If you are out of market, out of state, follow along on local providers as well, and keep an eye on ESPN Plus, your home for the USL Championship and USL League One, all season long. So for everybody here at SDH, hopefully you have enjoyed the quick work that we have made through the USL Championship. A lot of teams in a short amount of space. Not a lot of time to get figured out what you want to do. So thanks to everybody at the USL Championship. Thanks to you for hanging out with us. We'll be back again next week to take you through the USL Championship, see if anybody else is sold from Orange County, and we will continue to go from there. Thanks again for being a part of SDH. I'm just John. Played safe, everybody. Enjoy the games in the USL Championship.